Foundation, Friday, June 23rd, 2017. Glad you're here. Another blistering day here in Arizona, USA. Saw in the news this morning that yesterday set an all-time high for the day. And I mean, can somebody please get a message to Leonardo DiCaprio to stop flying around in his private jet so we can cool things off around here? Anyway, I start off with my rhino of the day, and it is this cute little rhino keychain, a bean sprout. I don't know if that's a beanie baby or a baby of a beanie baby or whatever that means, but it's some kind of a keychain of a rhino, and it's appropriate for today's Foundation Friday message, which is all about the O, which is in the middle of the word wow, as in the wow strategy that I created to help solve all of a small business owner's sales and marketing problems forever. And I'll go over it because it's Foundation Friday real briefly. Well, you can go to stevesipress.com and you can see about a 10-minute video that I shot where I spoke to a group of very high-functioning, high-achieving entrepreneurs and explained the wow strategy. But very briefly, it's those three letters, folks. W-O-W, the first W stands for the who. That's who you would like ideally to do business with, who you want giving you money in exchange for your product or services. And the better you know that who, and the better you know what problems they have that you can solve, the more effective your advertising, sales, marketing is going to be. So you got to know your who, and you got to choose the right who, not too big, not too small. It's not about the who, but that is the first W in the wow strategy. The last W, well, let's just go in order. The O in the middle stands for the irresistible offer that you make, which makes it so easy to do sales because you practically just become an order taker. You're putting out an offer that is so irresistible that people just say, that sounds too good to be true. What's the catch? Man, that's incredible. I just got to have it, and I got to have it now. So you want to get really good at crafting irresistible offers for your various business or businesses or every different product or service that you sell. You want to have an irresistible offer, and I'm going to give an example today, a real-life true story that just happened in our household. And the last W stands for the way, or ways that you will use to get that irresistible offer in front of your chosen target who. And that could be any kind of way you can imagine. There's new ones being invented every day. There's new websites being put up and new social media, this and that. And you can use emails and direct mail and social media and phone calls and in person, and you can send them a postcard, a letter, a flyer you can hang on the door. I mean, all kinds of ways of getting your message out there. That's pretty much endless, and like I said, always new ones coming up. And you want to use the most effective and most appropriate way to get your irresistible offer in front of your target chosen who, so they can say, that's incredible, I just got to have that, here's my money, let's do business. So I'm going to give you an example now of an irresistible offer, the O in the middle of the wow strategy, that is working like a charm for a company known as Sirius Satellite Radio. Now, you might be familiar with this. You might even be a customer of theirs. Anyone here? Lee Werner is here. Hey, Lee. They loaded it out for me. Hope you guys are doing great. Thanks for the like. Every time you put a comment or a like, I'm told that's what helps Facebook or causes Facebook to show this to more people. So I really appreciate that, because I don't think it would work if I just sat here and clicked on like myself. So I appreciate all you guys doing that. Anyway, so Sirius Satellite Radio, from time to time, you see the TV commercials, or I don't know where else, maybe you see them elsewhere, but they give this free listing period, free trial offer. And lots of cars today come equipped with Sirius Satellite Radio. Ours certainly does, and we bought it used, of course. I bought one new car my whole lifetime, and that'll be it for new cars. What's the point of that? And but okay, so it's a 2011, I think, and came with Sirius Satellite Radio. So that's holy, that's 6 years ago already. And so pretty much, I guess, wouldn't every car nowadays come with it? Which is another lesson for another day, by the way. But so, but you turn it on and it says, oh, call this number, you don't have it activated. And lo and behold, the TV commercial on it says, guess what? You can click that button and it's activated. You can listen to all 500, however, 100, 200, I don't know how many channels they got. And you can listen to any station you want, 24 hours a day for the next week, and absolutely for free. And then when it ends, on come the commercials or the whatever, or I guess you just get a notice again, whatever. So Then they make their irresistible offer. And well, that's the irresistible offer part, right? They say you can have it free for 2 weeks, free trial. So that's today's Foundational Friday. That if you're having trouble selling, if you're not getting good results from your advertising, from your marketing, why don't you try the old tried and true free trial offer? Tough to not get a response. Well, you'll know if you don't get a response to your free trial offer, then either your product or service is terrible, or it doesn't solve a problem that people care about, or it's just something they just don't want at all, or else they Googled your name and they see something they don't like about you or your company, or you're just hopeless. I mean, if you give it out free and nobody wants it, that's a good message sent to you. I've got to fix lots of things in my business, who knows what, but they don't even want it free. It's still saying, I can't even give it away. Okay, so give it away. Just like if you go to a bakery and they say, here, try a sample of this cookie. And then you're going to go, yeah, I don't like that so much. We'll try this one. Oh, I like that one. Give me 2 dozen of that one. It's a Costco. You ever go to a Costco? They're sitting there, all the free samples, whatever. Hey, thanks, Phil, Jerd Dog are here. Thanks for all the likes from everybody. I appreciate that. I'm told that's what Facebook wants to see, to show these videos to people. So I appreciate comments, likes, face. Donna says hello. Tell her I said hello back, or I already did. So thank you, Lee. And so that's it, folks. If you're having trouble getting the results you want to get to your sales, your marketing, or advertising, and you're saying, boy, people just aren't buying my service for the given price, or a low price, high price, or whatever it is, hey, do a free trial. Look at Sirius Satellite Radio. So to finish the story, they have this free trial. My beautiful wife, Michelle, is driving around, and we're out in the middle of nowhere, and we can barely get any radio stations at all. And besides, you only get a few anyway, wherever you are. But this Sirius Satellite, she's like, oh, man, she's coming home going, I love this thing. And I'm like, oh, my goodness, come on. Like I'm going to pay for radio? And then I caught myself thinking that's what people said about 40 years ago when HBO first came out. And people were like, I'm not going to pay for TV. What's up with that? And nowadays, who doesn't pay for TV? I mean, who doesn't have cable TV? Certainly nobody, hopefully, that is watching this or doing anyone you're doing business with, because you're doing business with affluent people. And hopefully, if you're a business owner, you also are an affluent person. And even if you never watch the thing, you got to have cable TV, right, of some kind. So, but this was unheard of back in the day, and so now I caught myself going, pay for radio, come on now. And then I realized it's not paying for radio. It's paying so that my beautiful wife, Michelle, is happy. And that is something I'm happy to do. So being a marketer, I translated it myself from the old selling radio, which is the worst way to sell your stuff, by selling, I am a whatever, and I sell these services. Like, now you got to sell solutions. Here the solution is, my beautiful wife Michelle is driving around going, man, I got to keep clicking the buttons. The radio stations keep going out of range, and I can't find something I like. And that was 10 minutes out of the ride of just clicking around. And boy, I love this Sirius Satellite Radio because I could listen all day to this. No commercials. I listen to any kind of music I like. I'm listening to the talk shows I like. I'm listening to comedy that I'm now when I bounce around, never a commercial, always something I like. This is great. I love it. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. But guess what's being played now, even though the trial is over, in my beautiful wife's car on the radio while she's driving around. So if they had not done the here's a free week or 10 days or 2 days or whatever what it was, here's a free trial weekend, whatever it was, here's a free trial. If they hadn't done that, my beautiful wife, Michelle, I don't think would ever come home and say, oh, thanks for all the likes, folks. Really appreciate it. Phil is saying, free also brings reciprocity into play. That is correct. No matter how you spell it, reciprocity works. It says you do something for me, I do something for you. Another lesson for another day. But what it really does is it just, yeah, but that is a good point. Somebody gives me a free sample cookie, and I almost feel compelled, as long as I like the taste, like, oh, how can I not buy it now? That's a good point, Phil. So, but that wasn't the case here with Sirius Satellite Radio, but that generally is the case with a local business when you're actually talk to people, like maybe not with a big impersonal thing like, oh, Sirius Satellite Radio, but they're cashing in billions of dollars, a multi-billion-dollar company, and it's all from, they do this every few months. They have the free trial, and so there it is. If my beautiful wife Michelle had not listened to Sirius Satellite Radio, she would have come home and said, I had to flick around a little bit and press the button a few times and scan around until I found something I liked, and I wish that we would buy satellite radio because I'm just guessing that I would like that better, and there might be something on there I would like. She wouldn't even know what's on there, what she would like, but man, having a free trial, that sample, being able to use the service, even if you have an excellent product or service, why are you afraid of giving it away free? Some people, sure, are going to get it free and go like, hey, sucker, thanks for the free cookie. Goodbye. Like, whatever. Thanks for the free weekend of satellite radio and see ya. Like, some people are going to do that. But some other people, and if you put a lot of money into your marketing like Sirius Satellite Radio, a lot of people are going to say, hey, you know what? It's only $10 a month. Let's do that. Like 30 cents a day to not have my beautiful wife Michelle driving around frustrated enough that you get out of the car here. You're already fried. Like, and then you get out of the car for any length of time. When you get back into the car's an oven. And you get back in it and you're like, what am I getting into? Holy cramoly. So do I need to have her adding any more frustration by having her now come in and have to flick around and scan around again? No, now she's got anything she wants, anything you want to listen to. It's got to be on there, I'm sure. And she's a happy camper. And that is what life is all about. So that's the power of the free trial. In your business, try it. Just test it. Prove me wrong. A free trial doesn't improve the results of your sales and marketing, and then believe me after people, or test me out. Don't believe me. Try it yourself, and then see if after a certain number of, do the math, after a certain number of people get the free trial and enjoy your product or service, see how many people use it. I'm guessing that in the bakery and in the Costco, I know it's true in Costco, and I know it's true in every bakery because they've been doing it forever, that they sell many more cookies that are worth many more dollars of profit than the cookies they give away for free or anything else. And in this case, satellite radio, even more ridiculous. That probably doesn't really cost them anything. They just turn the thing on. No cost. They got to pay some people to flick switches and whatever. Okay, so give it a shot, folks. Foundation Friday, the free trial. If you have a sales team, especially, you have a sales team saying, gee, I'm having trouble selling or whatever, have them give it away. Let people try it. In sales, it's known as the puppy dog close, right? The door-to-door salesman used to drop off the puppy in the house that had 8 kids and say, I'm just dropping this puppy off. Here's some puppy food. Here's a puppy pillow. Here's a puppy bowl. I'll be back to pick him up in a week. If you don't like him, I'll just take him back. Good luck. You think they have to take him back? Hey, thanks for all the likes, everyone. You think they have to take him back? Like the kids are going crazy. You try. You bring a little puppy home if you have little kids and try taking that away from them in a week. So it's a puppy dog close, the free trial. Worked for Sirius Satellite Radio in our household, and it's worked in many, many businesses I've used it in for years. Try it in yours. As always, at the end, I'll go to the questions. Jerdog is saying, listen for Jerdog on the Blue Collar Comedy Channel. There's such a thing. That's a channel on the, I'm assuming, on the Sirius Satellite Radio. There's such a thing called the Blue Collar Comedy Channel, and you, Jerdog, Jeremy Danley, are on there. Now, how cool is that? Now, if you would have told me that, then I possibly would have gotten the thing without the free trial or whatever. Come on now, folks. Promote yourself like crazy. Let's go. Let everyone know what you do, where they can find you, and what's going on. Post it onto my wall. Post it in comments here. Like, I'm not one of these people that, no self-promotion on your wall. What are you talking about? I love small business. Promote the crap out of yourself. I think the opposite. If you're not promoting yourself, like, what are you doing? I got followers here on Facebook. I got people seeing my stuff. I got a Facebook wall. I got Facebook pages. I got Facebook groups. I got YouTube. I got Twitter. Send a tweet and tell me where you're going to be speaking and having your comedy show and what channel you're on and what products you sell and what. Come on now, promote yourselves, folks. Okay, that's it for Foundation Friday. I will be back tomorrow for Success Story Saturday. We'll have some fun telling a success story, and hopefully it gives you a little more enthusiasm to get something done and go and get to the level you want to get to. And Phil says, I need a free trial spelling class. Gives a crap. Like spelling, grammar, it's all way overrated. I know what you meant. Everybody knew what you meant. Nobody cares. It's all good. And Jerdog says, thank you, Steve. That's my way of the free trial. So your free trial is the people. Yeah, right. Well, yeah, but see, now that's something not exactly duplicatable for every business, right? Not every business owner can say, hey, can somebody please put me in front of 1 million listeners that can listen to me sample my product or service for free? But if you find one that can, sure, dog, great job. Now the question is, where else can you get on? Can you get on to, does HBO still do young comedians, do TV channels still do the open mic nights. You know, now I'm showing how little I know about your industry, but you know all the shows that are on with all the up and comings and the whatevers, and like, you know, get on there, because I know at least with HBO, I used to one, they replay those things over and over and over and over, and you get on there. So there's a great real life example of someone who's using the free trial as his irresistible offer. Listen to be free. Now, the people in your local area that hear you on the satellite radio or anywhere else and hear it free and say, that guy's funny, let's go check him out. And hopefully you got a website and do some kind of e-commerce and you're selling your tapes and your recordings and whatever you got of your stuff. So even anywhere I am and I hear it on the satellite radio and I go, man, that Dog Danley, that's a funny guy. And where can I get his stuff? And you're selling your stuff. So use that irresistible offer, but don't just give your stuff away free, of course. If you thought that's what I'm saying, then I apologize for not being clear. Like, don't just give all your stuff away free, right? That's not what I'm talking about. And who knows? You know, maybe one of these days my beautiful wife Michelle is going to come home and say, Steve, you will not believe who I heard on the radio. I tuned in to the Blue Collar Comedy Channel, and I heard Dog. Remember, Dog used to come to our events up in Chicago. He's on the Sirius satellite radio, which probably goes around the world. Who knows? So very cool. All right. Yes, sir. Very good. Love it. Thanks to Lee, Phil, Dog. Thanks for the likes. Anybody else that's here or watching on the replay, appreciate all the love and all the comments and the likes. And because from what I hear, that's what Facebook likes to see. And I will be back tomorrow with Success Story Saturday, and I hope you'll join me then. Thanks for being here today. Have a fantastic Friday evening, everyone. And around the world, it's already Saturday, and I'll talk to you later today.